Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first podcast organized by MCC in the year 2022. This is your host, Thomas, from Foo in the Loo, where Foo, which is me, sitting on the loo and talk to you about my thoughts on any topic. And yes, I'm actually sitting in my toilet right now. I'm sitting on my toilet bowl. I'm very comfortable. And no, I'm not defecating or urinating at any point of this whole podcast. That would be disgusting. And you would have smelt something bad from there. But I'm not doing any of those, so don't worry. But instead, I'm here to actually talk to you about my topic today, which is exercise. What's the importance of exercise and why should we exercise? And before we start the podcast, I would like to answer a question that nobody asked. Literally nobody. I clean my toilet so that I'm able to sit here and talk to you guys without suffocating from that wonderful aroma. Alright, so don't worry. So that's about it, and let's start our podcast. So before we jump into our topic of today, which is exercising, let's review on some statistics that were released by the MOH of Malaysia, which is the Ministry of Health. So on a 2022 article, it says that obesity has reached alarming level, warns MOH. So this shows that 50.1% of Malaysian adults, 30.4% of them are actually overweight, and 19.7% of them are actually obese. That's actually a lot. And this was actually a study that was conducted back in the year 2019, and the next study will be conducted in 2024. So even though it's like 2 years, three years since the last survey was conducted, it still shows that Malaysia is the highest in obesity rate throughout Southeast Asia. So it's actually a major problem that our country, although filled with all different delicacies from different cultures, we're suffering from obesity. Like out of 50% of the Malaysian adults, 20% of them are obese. It's a major problem. It's not something that we should be overlooking. And not to mention that those 30.4% are potential people that could be obese. So we all know there's a lot of messages throughout the internet, social media, everywhere, telling you to be positive with your body. You have to feel good with your body. It's okay to have self-love, of course, but you need to know that you are not as healthy as other people. You are putting yourself in a place where you're potentially going to suffer from any sorts of other sickness that only obese people are going to suffer, or only people who are obese have a higher chance of suffering. Take for example, high blood sugar, high blood pressure. These are sickness that are more likely to be happening and be observed in people that are obese. It's not a good thing to have. You have to actually depend on medical, you have to consume medicines to actually treat this kind of sickness in the long run. And that is actually not a good thing, because my grandfather has high blood sugar, and he has to actually be injected by a fluid to control his blood sugar, and that goes on. He's been injecting that since like 2018, I guess. It's been 4 years at least. At least that's what I can remember. And high blood pressure. High blood pressure is a thing that is actually around everyone. If you have a lot of stress going on in your life, if you're having anxiety attacks, you are probably going to suffer from high blood pressure because you're facing a lot of pressures that shouldn't be faced at your age or at your current situation. And your body is telling you that, oh, I am actually suffering. So please do take note that I am going to give out the symptom to tell you that I am suffering and you need to do something about it. Although high blood pressure is going to be seen in adolescents, even children nowadays, people who are obese or overweight are more likely to be suffering from all these disease or sickness because they have higher chances to actually, they are more prone to having all these because the pressures from the society, pressures from themselves, thoughts in their head are pressuring them and they would suffer more than normal people. So let's talk about the topic of today, exercise. So why should you exercise? As I mentioned just now, you should exercise because you can have a better health. In exchange of exercise, you get a better health. You might say, oh, exercising is expensive. Actually, no. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't even have to buy any equipment. It's okay for you not to buy any sports shoes to, like, let's say, go jogging or anything. You can be running on the field if you have a field nearby, anywhere in your house. But you can actually exercise from your home. And it depends. Exercising come in many forms. There's like extreme forms of exercising. There's much more lightweight exercising. Let's take, for example, a yoga class. Yoga class doesn't require anything. The most that you need is comfortable shirts and comfortable attire to actually fit your movements and a yoga mat at most. Yoga mat is even optional. So you don't actually need a yoga mat to perform yoga. You can just perform it on your floor, normal, even on cement floors, it's fine. And if you're going for the extreme, of course, for running, jogging, going to the gym, those require more budget on everything that you do. And if you're even taking supplements, supplements are something that is very expensive, but those are really just optional. If you're just striving for a healthy life, you want to boost your dopamine in your body, you want to feel good, normal exercise are fine. Like jogging, yoga, even doing push-ups in your house, it's fine. Anything that doesn't require equipment, that's fine. And why should we actually exercise? First, so we just covered to reduce the risk of obesity, you get a much more healthier life, and also, not to mention, you have much more energy. Although you might say, oh, I'm very tired after exercising, but in the long run, if you're exercising consistently throughout the years, actually you don't feel like exercising is a burden because it's in your routine right now, and plus it gives you more energy because you're feeling energetic from doing all those exercise, and it's actually a good thing. No joke. Because I'm a person who goes to the gym and I've been exercising for the past, like, I would say 5 months. Yes, I've been exercising in the gym for 5 months, and it's actually a good thing because I can see improvements in my sleep quality. I have lower rates of actually suffering from anxiety. I have higher self-esteem because I feel like, oh, I've done something today. Let's say I've not done the assignments today, but at least I've done exercise, so I feel good from doing something. I've got something completed, and that makes me feel good. So it's actually a good thing. It boosts your mood, it boosts your energy, and it increases your sleep quality. Because you're tired and you go to sleep and your body just relax more naturally to help you recover. So it's actually a good thing. So if you want to exercise, just pick any forms of exercise that's suitable for you. You don't have to be going like full-fledged exercising, skipping ropes, going to the gym, jogging, running for like 5-10 kilometers on day one. You're going to be tired out and you're going to quit real quick. Trust me, don't do that. Just start from baby steps. If you're running, just run like 1 kilometers, or if you can't do that, just run like 300 meters or maybe around 400 meters at max, and start from there. Add on 50 meters every time you run, and eventually you reach to the 10 kilometers milestone. It's a thing that's accumulative. You don't start out strong in the start. You start out small so that you can keep on the consistency. So enough of that said, I think we can just stop right here because I think everyone's a little bit tired from hearing me just saying everything. So before we actually wrap things up, I'll just play a quick song while all of you have a quick rest, and let us enjoy one of my favorite songs, Grateful by NFX.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
So that was Grateful by NFX, and thank you guys for tuning in for today, and I'm very grateful for you to actually listen to here. So I'm just going to give you a short summary of what I just said. So just pick the exercise that's suitable for you so that you can keep on the consistency of doing the exercise and try to plan things out. You don't want to go to exercise without a plan, because if you don't go with a plan, you'll be miserable, and that causes you to quit early. And if you want a healthy body, you should exercise. And also, we do not want to forget about this one. Have proper meals. If you're having a junk food for the day, try not to have it for the next 5 days. If you can't do that, try not to have it for the next 3 days, because your exercise is really not going to pay off if you do this continuously. So we're coming to an end of our session, and I really hope that all of you had a wonderful time, because I surely did. And thank you all for tuning in for today's podcast, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye and have a good day.